I think it goes without saying that 2016 has gotten off to a really, really shitty start in terms of just the people that we're losing in the world of music. And I don't make an RIP video for everyone that passes away, especially if I wasn't super connected to the artist or I wasn't like familiar with their discography. A lot of people were asking, where was your video on David Bowie? Of course, I'd heard plenty of Bowie's music, never really full albums or anything like that, and that's something that I already have started to dive into, but I didn't want to make a video faking like I had some connection to this and that I was just, torn to pieces. I was ripped up because it was an icon, and I was so sad seeing how much he meant to other people. But when it comes to Glenn Frey of the Eagles, the guitarist that passed away at the age of 67, that's one that's very personal to me because it's something that I grew up on. My parents were pretty strict on what music came into our household, but this was a name that I was preached from a very young age. Records on vinyl being played. I remember hearing my parents sing along to Take It Easy, obviously the huge hits, Hotel California, Best of My Love, Desperado. It sucks to see a name like that pop up in my feed on Twitter, RIP, 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 and it's someone that's legendary each time. Scott Weiland, Lemmy from Motorhead, David Bowie, Glenn Frey from the Eagles. And it's just been since December, and we've lost 4 iconic people in the world of rock and even pop music. It doesn't seem fair, but I have to remind myself and others that the music is here forever. Pass it along. That's all I can remind you. Pass it along. Listen to the music. Try it out. If you've never listened to the Eagles before, you're missing out on some of the best rock music, especially from the 70s. They had it. They were active. They're still active technically to this day. Their last album came out, and I think it was like 2006, 2007. Long Road Out of Eden. And I would just recommend listening to even some of the greatest hits. It sucks. I don't have a ton to add to that. If you listen to some of the guitar solos on some of these Eagles tracks, especially on some of the deep cuts off of some of their early albums, you see how talented Glenn Frey is. What a musician he is. Him and Joe from the Eagles just pairing up, doing some of the co-lead vocals on some of the tracks and the backing vocals, of course, from Glenn. It's just insane how good it sounds sometimes. And you say, I could see where this influenced so many different people over the years. And whenever you have that big of an effect on people, you know that you did something right with your career. That could be said for any of these people that have left us in the past month or two. Rest in peace, Glenn. Thank you for the music. Thanks for watching.